Welcome everyone to another episode of Let's Talk Special Economic Zones. I'm your host, Ainsley Brown. And in today's episode, we're going to discuss facilitating greater and more efficient SEZ or zone to zone trade. Now, there are thousands of special economic zones, and again, the how you call them, it's going to vary per jurisdiction, free zones, enterprise zones, um, foreign trade zones, industrial parks. It's all the same thing. So chances are, country to country trade. There is a lot of SEZ to SEZ trade happening. However, I believe there's an opportunity to have that be even more efficient, and that is using the revised Kyoto Convention, the World Customs Organization revised Customs Convention, or better known or officially known as the International Convention on the Simplification and Harmonization of Customs Procedures. A very long name to sit and read it there. But this treaty has some very, very important mechanisms in there that can facilitate greater facilitation in trade. One of which is the AEO program, which is the Authorized Economic Operator program that customs in different jurisdictions operate. And the long and short of it is that this gives people apply, companies apply, they're reviewed, and then they are given this designation. What this allows for is faster movement of their cargo from the port to their location. And the customs authority uses risk mitigation measures and post audits to facilitate this program and facilitate these traders and them being able to move their cargo much faster than normal. So how it would work from zone to zone or from country to country, and I'm speaking not necessarily within a country. That's another for another discussion, another episode. But from country to country A to country B, both operate in AEO programs. So it's important that both countries, firstly, are members of the revised Kyoto Convention, WCO revised Kyoto Convention. Also, both countries have to have activated areas within the treaty. The treaty isn't self-applied, so you have to activate certain areas. And one of the areas is whereby there's a mechanism. Well, firstly, you have to activate the AEO mechanism. That's the second thing. The third thing is within the AEO program, there is a mechanism where customs authority to customs authority can speak to each other and facilitate the movement of cargo from one AEO operator in country A to another AEO operator in country B. Now, just imagine, same company. This is one scenario that it could work. Same company, two different countries, participating in the global value chain, and they are building out particular thing. Country A is its manufacturing base. Country B is its logistics base, where it's going to distribute from. So it manufactures in A, sends it to B. With that AEO program, or AEO to AEO, it's related companies, because it's technically separate companies in two different jurisdictions, but they're related, right? One could be a parent or subsidiary, or both of them could be subsidiaries of another company in another country. Point is, this is how global trade works, a global value chain, global supply chain. Manufactured in A, sent to B for distribution in a particular set of market or markets, right? Now, that advantage, or that's a, would you say, a non-fiscal incentive to be able to move your goods more efficiently and more effectively, faster than others, because others have not set up that mechanism. So that's an advantage to companies. It's also an advantage to countries because you become that much more attractive for investors that want to set up facilities. Now, this is just one scenario where it's the same company. It could be different companies where in country A, uh, the company or a company is manufacturing and sells it to another company that's in country B, and they're not related. It's just a straight transaction, a sale from one to the other. But B either uses that as an input into their production because they're a manufacturer, or they've just bought it to distribute into a regional market. That efficiency is attractive to both parties, both countries, because for A, B is a market, and the easier I can get market access into that market, the better it is for me. Greater trade, greater efficiencies, greater employment, greater development, and on and on. All the objectives of special economic zones, right? For B, that also represents a similar opportunity because now they're getting faster inputs into their production processes or faster goods that they can then turn around quickly and sell out into the global market. So the AEO program represents a potential opportunity for greater zone-to-zone trade, greater just trade in general, and greater economic development and job creation for countries that operate special economic zones. So if you like this episode, please like, share, comment. If you want to see me cover a particular topic, just leave a comment down below and I'll get right back to you.